Welcome back to Sow, Grow and Cook on this glorious July day. Today I'm going to be harvesting elephant garlic. So back in October I planted about 70 of these garlic cloves, the elephant garlic cloves, and I covered them with some straw mulch. Sorry about the sheep noise. They can hear me talking, so they want to chat back. And it's now the 7th of July and they're about ready to come out. So I'll just get on with digging them out and then I'll show you what they look like afterwards. I'm noticing that the soil in this bed is a bit claggy and wet, but it doesn't seem to put off the elephant garlic. I've got some good sized ones so far, so I'll show you the whole harvest when I've finished. And a bonus potato plant. Good size one there. More potatoes. More potatoes. All right, with that finished, I'll just show you some of these. They're not called elephant garlic for nothing. They're really big. And they've got these little bulbils, baby bulbs, which if the bulb was left in situ, I think they would eventually sprout and make new plants. I've tried planting these in modules in the past and nothing really happened. If anybody else has had more success planting these, and let me know how long it took them to come up and turn into actual baby elephant garlic plants, please let me know in the comments section below. But what I'm finding is elephant garlic for me tends to last an awful lot longer than regular garlic does. I planted a lot of regular garlic, soft neck and hard neck, and both went soft just after Christmas, and I had to waste quite a few. So I'm planting less of that and more of the elephant garlic, although the elephant garlic isn't especially strong in flavor as regular garlic is. It's still very garlicky though. In fact, elephant garlic is more related to leeks than it is to garlics. Nonetheless, it does taste of garlic. In addition to the elephant garlic I dug up, I found some volunteer potatoes that obviously I didn't get out last year when that bed was full of potatoes. We'll have those for our supper tonight. I'm going to let these dry somewhere airy and warm, probably inside the polytunnel, and hopefully they'll end up looking like the ones that I dug up in the polytunnel about 6 weeks ago. Here's some of the elephant garlic that I planted in the polytunnel last October, and I got to harvest these sooner. And they're quite dry, so I could start storing these now or use them for planting in the autumn. Now here's some of my regular garlic that I planted in the polytunnel, and they didn't get very big. And because I'm worried about them going soft by Christmas, what I think I'm going to do is peel them, blitz them in the food processor with some vegetable oil, olive oil or something, and freeze them in ice cube trays, and I'll show you how I do that. So here I am cutting off the stalks of the regular garlic that I planted in the polytunnel last autumn. They've dried really well because I harvested them about 6 weeks ago, and I thought rather than bring them into the house, cut them there and then have to come out with all that debris and put them in the compost heap, I'd do it all up here. So here I've got some of that garlic, and I'm just going to do a small amount to demonstrate how I've minced it up and put it in the freezer. So you can use a food processor, but because I'm using a small amount, I'm just going to use a hand garlic press. So basically you want to just take your cloves apart, and it is a bit fiddly and time consuming, and if you were going to make a large amount, you probably would want to use a food processor. It'd be a lot quicker, but on the downside you'd have quite a lot of washing up to do. This is very low tech, a little bit fiddly, but I only have one or two things to wash up. So here I am peeling all the garlic. My hands at the end of this absolutely reeked of garlic, so I washed them really carefully and put lots of lemon juice, and that helped to cut the smell. I do love the smell of garlic, as I'm sure many of you do, but if you touch anything, it just makes it smell of garlic. So, right, so I'm putting the garlic into the little press and whoop, there we go. Into the bowl it goes. Here I am pouring some vegetable oil into the minced garlic. You can use whatever sort of vegetable oil you have. This one's olive oil. You could also use melted butter and use that as a base for garlic bread. You could also use this oil and garlic for garlic bread as well. And I'm pouring these, or I'm putting these into little silicone ice cube trays, although you could use any kind of ice cube tray. Make sure before you put your minced garlic mixture into the freezer that you cover your ice cube tray with a bit of plastic wrap or an old plastic bag. Otherwise, you could transfer the smell of garlic onto everything else. And here I am making some minced garlic scapes with oil, but I was doing quite a large amount, so I did it in the food processor. This is something I did several weeks ago when the elephant garlic was sending up garlic scapes. So that's why it looks so green, because they are the green bits of the garlic. Very useful. And again, I will use this in the winter time for cooking. I'll just put that into a saucepan with the other ingredients and give it a little bit of a stir. So these are really useful ways of using your garlic harvest. And in other news this week, our sheep got haircuts. Aren't they looking sleek and fresh? I don't think they liked it at the time, but I think they are much happier now. They look quite beautiful. And they've been showing off to Horatio, Mr. Horatio, the ram, who's also had a haircut. Silly goats. Come on, find the others. That's all for today. Thanks again for watching Sew Grow and Cook. See you again next time. Bye for now.